Good morning, everybody. It's 7:45 in New York City. It's 1:45 in Amsterdam. I was looking at this scarf. Whoa. Unbelievable the moves that this thing makes here. Cannot believe it. So sorry about that. I got a question. Let's open this pre-market show now for real. And I got a question from Barry, and he asked me, "Will Palantir bounce?" Well, it's 21 level. Well, I never know if something bounces or not, of course. But I can't say what the technicals are. So this is something that went on also in this period here. So sometimes you have to look back what a stock does at a certain time. Not that history repeats or something like that, but sometimes something just might tell you something. So all these red days here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, trying to get up here, and this is similar-ish, all the way down and getting back up there. But 150, so now there is no level here where you can really catch it. Or this 21.28 should be the catch. But I would stay away from this one for now. Will it bounce to 21? Well, I don't see any levels here that would confirm the theory. So 21.34 has to hold at least for Palantir in order to be engaged in this one. So this is what happened there. I have to find out if this is some kind of bad print here, dark print, or if this is just something that's difficult. I want to see some strength at least here in Palantir. So if it falls down here, then 21.34 will be the level that I'm looking for in order to play it back. But this pre-market opening and this post-market close here seem more something that I want to see if you want to buy this one on strength and finally fill this gap here again some day. Difficult one, Palantir. I'm not going to trade it. So if you have any questions of anything, then put them just in the chat about the ticker, about anything else. There, I told this morning, don't know who that was anymore, but someone that there are no such things as stupid questions. There are only questions, and then there are questions, and that's it. So just go quickly to my favorite list. This is what's going on right now. A lot of red. So let's look at DD. This is DD. No, this is not DD. This is DD. So I was in this one because I wanted to see what's going on here, if this would be a double bottom, and then trade it back to the upside, but no, can do, sir. This is Neo, also trying to get some support here at this 50 moving average here around, I thought 43.80-ish, but could not hold that one. So now your next level is all the way down here to 42.38. Well, that's a long way from home, I think. So it's going to be a negative day here. XPEF, but there are also buy the dip opportunities like on XPEF. This is XPEF 37.99. That's the level that we determined this morning at 4 a.m. on an early bird show. 38 is now the support that I want to see for a bounce to the upsides. Ford, we took Ford out of the equation because, well, don't try to catch a falling knife theory. Nokia, a lot of trouble with Nokia also. Nokia. I don't know what you guys are saying, but this 535 level is no longer holding here. So now we have to adjust it. So if a level here to the downside or to the upside is broken, then you want to see what's going on there. So there's not a lot of volume, so that might just be something you have to consider as well. But when it touches these lows here, yes. So this one, 533-ish, a little bit lower maybe. I want to get this one here, but this is all just very close. So let's say 530 is your new support level. Come on. 530. Why not? 530 is now your support, and if it cannot hold at 530, so I was looking for this upside move here, and well, might just do that. So there are two ways of playing this one now. Support on 530, and then this is the move that you want to see. It breaks this level, and then it just can move all the way back here to this blue one, which is the 50 moving average. After these levels here, you know, these are levels that you might want to consider here. Might just be down the hill for Nokia. Bank of America, same thing. 39 had to hold. We told that this morning in the early bird show. Well, it had a lot of problems there, so we're going to adjust this level now. So this is something that you really have to get your head around. You can adjust, and you have to adjust levels because at 4 a.m. Nothing is going on, not too much at least, and if a level is broken during pre-market, then you have to adjust it, and if you want to trade it while markets are open. So I think there will be a lot of short possibilities today. So is this trend line broken now, or is it this just part of the trend still, which also can be something that you want to determine here. But well, we said anything above 39.11 is something to the top, and now if this level here 38.58 will be broken, then it's a short for me. CLF, same thing going on here. we are watching this one and we want this one to go to the upside. So it's now just above the 2060 level. That was our target. So this 2060 was our getting in ticket. So we want to buy it here. It's now just a bit above it. There's no volume whatsoever. So it's going to be a difficult one. I'm waiting for some volume in order to go all the way to 2121. That this 2030 is now a stop level. That's just something that you can appreciate right now. If it breaks this 2060 level and touches down one more time here and then you get a confirmation that it's really a support, then you can trade this one to the upside one more time. So the levels here are 2030, 2060, 2121 and 2161. Pins right on our money. 74.58 here. That's the level that we drew here. So no volume now, so don't get in it now because you might not get out. So right on the kisser here, 75.48, So if it stays there and it bounces there, then you can play this one to the long sides. So what I want to see here now is something like this. This one going down, and then if you really want some kind of confirmation, then you want to see this one here. And then your next candle has to look something like this. And it might just go there. These are the 2 o'clock spikes in Amsterdam. These are the 8 o'clock spikes in the US, and that's just because a lot of platforms open at this time, and then things like this happen right at that time. So you want to see this one all the way to 74.58. Get confirmation that this really is the level, and then trade it back to the upside. So this is the move that we anticipate on. Zynga 1077 is the level right there. Thanks for hitting that like, everybody that's watching. Really appreciate that. So that's really doing nothing right now. It's a difficult one to trade, but I want to see strength here above 1077 before I will trade it to the upside. So the anticipated move here is something like this. This is what I want to see on Zynga. Kemi, let's see what happens there. Some of the levels seems to be broken also here because there's a lot of downside. Well, there's no volume whatsoever. But we determined this to be some kind of support, and in pre-market it was not support. There is no volume. But when I see this and this and this, then I just might consider that the stock falls further to 1782 and then climbs back up again. At least that's what I'm looking for. This is not a fast-moving stock. It might something be nice in a market that you don't have to go in there in the first minute. So key also broke this level. Because this morning, this is what we saw here. This is what we saw here. double bottom on a daily. And it broke that level already in pre-markets with no volume. Grant you that one, but the trend is not your friend here, as you can see. But after a week like this is not always a bad sign. It's normally, you can say this is an ugly week. So in trading school, that what you learn is that this is not something that you want to see, but I'm not so convinced anymore lately that this really is such a bad thing. It can just be something that's going to be eaten up here, and that this one will go all the way to 2043. So this is what I'm looking for here in key, and I might just go in here at this 19.50 spot. Hewitt and Packard also broke this. So this is the double bottom here. Well, the bottom fell under it. Didn't hold, not with volume or anything, but well. So just to be sure, 1425 here is the new level, and then 1457 is your first resistance. CVE. This is CVE. This is what we said on the daily. And this is what happened also with no volume. So always a little bit difficult to draw conclusions. But to be on the safe side, 873 has to hold first before you can do anything crazy with this one. So 873, it might just fall all the way through here. ABEF is holding these levels, so 332 and 341 are still the levels here, but no volume whatsoever. It needs that, of course. And VST is climbing. It's just above this 1866. Also no volume in pre-market, so waiting for a drop down here at 1866 and then play it back to the upside. So anybody, questions or tickers? Nothing? Okay. Then if you're going to trade today, then please be sure that you trade safely. Trading can cost you all your money if you don't be careful. So be careful, trade safely, and I will be back tomorrow, 4 a.m. Eastern time for the early bird show, and then no show in the afternoon. It's Friday, and then mostly I have no show then because it's thinly traded on Friday, even thinner than it is now. But back 4 a.m. tomorrow. And then, oh, calf. Okay, well, let's look at calf. Dennis. Yeah. I opened the show with calf. Just look at this one. Say, what's going on here? This is a real low float. And on a low float like this, you can experience moves like this one. So this is these are 1 minute candles. These. and it moved 2 points on a 1 minute candle. So that's what can happen on calf. So if you're not that real experienced, then please be very careful with stock like these, because $2 in a minute is just a lot to lose. Crazy moves on calf. So I'm not going to call any levels because it's not trading according to levels. It blew through everything that was a level. So you have to trade some price action and be very careful with this one. Okay, that's it for today, and thanks very much, and see you all tomorrow, early bird show, 4 a.m. Eastern time. Thanks.